Hello, my name is Sherry Neal, and I'm going to talk to you about ways to enjoy Jamaica without staying in a resort. So, a lot of people might feel like going to Jamaica and staying in a resort is the only way to enjoy the beautiful island. I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. Yes, I am Jamaican, but I moved to the States when I was a toddler. My first time traveling back to Jamaica as an adult, I stayed in a resort called the Rio. The Rio was located in Negril, which is a parish popular for tourist attractions. I did enjoy myself, but I never left the resort. Reason being, it was an all inclusive resort. So, for those who might not know what an all inclusive resort is, it's a holiday resort that includes a minimum lodging, 3 meals a day. You can get soft drinks, alcoholic drinks, gratuities, and possibly other services within the price that you pay. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, how is that not the way to go? If all you need is right there. Trust me, it is nice. However, there's so much more to the island than that. So let's talk about other places in Jamaica where isn't so expensive and still lots of fun, like Ocho Rios, Kingston, Runaway Bay, Salem. The list can go on. Um, what a lot of people don't know is there is a lot of affordable Airbnbs in Jamaica. Mostly every parish has an Airbnb. The Airbnb comes with private pools, a chef, housekeeper, a driver, you name it. Whatever you need, your host for that Airbnb is going to make sure that you have it. So some of the services aren't included in the price, but you have a choice to select which service best fits your needs. And if you don't want any of the services, then that's also fine as well. Also, within Airbnb, you're not limited. Like, for example, if you have family there and you want your family to come see you, or friends, they can come see you without having to pay any additional cost. At a resort, you would have to pay extra money for an armband so your guests can get a day pass and they can get all the utilities that you would get at the hotel. So that's also another thing. Um, you have listings that are shared spaces, but it's still also up to you how you want to, how you prefer your stay. A lot of the villa and guest houses in Jamaica are built with bathrooms inside of each room. And my favorite thing about an Airbnb is that it most of them have electric gates where you have the remote, so you have the access to let whoever in, or you have the access to go and come in as you please, and you don't have to worry about anybody just coming in invading your space. That's my favorite thing about staying at an Airbnb in the island. So for someone who likes to have their freedom, um, to do whatever they please, and also likes to be private, I personally feel like Airbnb is a choice for you. So the good thing about the Airbnb is that you'll want to explore the island. You'll want to get out more. You have the beach, which is phenomenal. You'll be able to enjoy the water. Um, you can buy seafood at the beach. It's fresh and it's done to order um, for a very reasonable price. They have bars. They have ice cream vendors that comes, offers you different delicious flavors of ice cream. They also have like souvenirs. If you're a smoker, they have everything that you need to smoke. If you want items for your kids, there's also selections for that. They have floaty devices for kids and adults there as well. Another thing to explore is the food. You have options from street vendors, the roadside vendors, you have the um, restaurants where you can dine in and also take out. You have fast food restaurants. Now, if you mention to somebody that you want to go to Jamaica, the first thing they're going to say to you is go to KFC. If you've been there before and you've had the KFC, you know why. The KFC, it tastes completely different. They have a wider selection of options with food. Um, it's very good, and like I said, like the pricing is it's affordable. Then you have like your dine-in places. A popular place for seafood is called Sharky's. It's in Salem. Um, Another popular place for like barbecue is Plantation Smokehouse, also located in Salem. The barbecue is amazing. And if you know none of that is for you, because you know it's also takeout. But if none of that is for you, like I said, the roadside vendors, the street vendors, don't be alarmed when I say that, because some of those vendors are going to be the best tasting food that you get in the Caribbean. Mark my words. Um, Very authentic. You don't have to feel subjected to one parish because you hear me talking about specific parish. Jamaica is wide. Everything that you see in one parish, you can get to another. But I want to speak about the ones that I know because I can personally like explain my experience there. And let me tell you, I don't even go anywhere out of that vicinity unless like I want to go to Kingston. Um, Also, the excursions. The excursions. I always do excursions when I go out there. ATVs, you have tubing, snorkeling, horseback riding, um, and there's also party boats. And you can get a package, pay one price for all of that, and they even feed you. You can get food, you can get drinks, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, depending on the package you choose. Um, there's also Dunn's River Falls, very popular. It's waterfalls. You can climb up the waterfalls. They have cliff diving, or you can just swim freely and you know just relax. Um, there's also like you know educational tours that you can go to, museums, stuff like that. Um, you know if certain things are a little bit too fast paced for you, there's a lot of like historical sites you can visit. Um, Amazing. And then for like my nightlife people, the parties, immaculate. You have street parties where, you know, they're free. And that's why a lot of people love that. You have the street parties that also sell food, great music, you're dancing, you're drinking, some people are smoking if you prefer that. It's amazing. Like you get to see like, you know, how a lot of the culture, like they come together and entertain. Then you have like your more upscale parties, some beach parties. You have the parties on the rooftops and the clubs. More of those parties you would find in like Ocherius. Very nice. That a lot of tourists also go there. You have a place called Margaritaville. Very nice for day and nightlife. Um, yeah, so you have that, and you know, like the list goes on. I can literally tell you so much more. But this is something where you have to experience for yourself. It's amazing. Although I am born there and I've left there when I was a toddler. As when I go back, I'm still considered a tourist. There's still so much things that I've never done in Jamaica. And honestly, I've never been anywhere else in the Caribbean that had me yearning to go back. You know what I mean? If you stay at a resort, honestly, you're not gonna experience that. There's so many people that I've spoken to and I've asked them like, "Hey, what did you do when you're at the resort?" And it was just like, "Oh, I kicked back and I put my feet up and I that's just relaxed." And then it was like, "Oh, so you didn't get KFC, you didn't do this," and they were like, "Oh my God, I didn't know about that. Nobody told me about that." So, you know, hopefully, You will be able to go to Jamaica, explore. Even if you don't want to do an Airbnb, even if you stay in a hotel, just go outside, go explore, go, get to know that beautiful island, because you will never see the island's true beauty or understand the culture if you're just shacked up in a resort. You know what I mean? Just give it a try. It's amazing. Um, Things to do there. It's affordable. Like even getting your hair done, getting your hair braided there is like the what you would pay is costs so much less than what you would do here. Like just that experience alone is just amazing. So do some research and get your friends, get your partner, kick back, enjoy the island, enjoy the food, enjoy the entertainment, and tell me how you like it. Thank me later.